Smash that like button.
Good morning, mine exploring enthusiasts. We have another mine that we're going to check out today, so let's go.
Let's go.
Here we are, walking to the mine. Tom's double packing the rope. We're coming prepared to have to rope down today. We don't have too far to go. Alright, let's keep wallowing.
Well, I'm down here at the first level of this shaft. Look at the pick marks from the candle picks. And on this side too. And I believe this is a candle or a lantern shelf. That's pretty neat. Julie's making her way down right now. I hear her coming. There she is. How is it?
She's good.
Yeah. There she is. Watch your step there. Hang on to the ladder while you come around the corner there. Because this is open right here.
Okay. Alright.
I've already gathered some stuff here.
Oh,
This all just came from this little area right here. I've gathered some stuff. There's a broom and a shovel, part of a shovel anyway. And lots of pick marks from the candles. See them all right here? It's crazy. Over there too. I found some dynamite boxes. Looks like a cap to a primer box, a primer can there. Part of a little barrel, a single jack bit. But look at the paper. I couldn't find a date on it, but that Oldsmobile has got to be from the teens anyway, right? And then body of missing girl found in cellar up there. That's kind of creepy. Okay, well Julie's here. She's going to take her climbing gear off, and because we're at a level and there's no use in clacking all around here. There's a shelf over here. It looks like they had a little workbench over there. It's kind of a high one, maybe for setting stuff, not so much for working. Little teeny shelf here. And then I believe that's a lantern or candle holder. And then all these pick marks. Look at that. Okay, let's go exploring, Julie.
Left or right?
Well, we might as well do the right hand rule.
There's more newspaper here.
I forgot to bring my reading glasses, so I'm not going to be able to see a date if it had one. I guess that paper was the Reno Gazette. Had to be somewhere in the teens, judging from the look of that Oldsmobile that was being advertised. Or early 20s. 100 years old. It's a round piece of timber sitting there. It's a little strange, since there's no timbering in here right now.
Piece of rail.
Yeah, piece of rail. Wanted to get you in the shin. See any writing on it. The rail goes into a short crosscut there. Moving past that little crosscut. Coming up to a chute. Apparently there's a stove up here. Jam solid. More paper.
$8.75 for a suit.
Wow, that's pretty wild. I'll take 2 or 3 at that price. Can't even get a pair of underwear for that now. Bat back there, so that's going to be the end of it. Damn it. Dang it. Let him go by. There you go. He went back there.
Okay.
Why is he so far down this shaft? I don't know why they would come down so far. You got to go back out every day to eat. Okay, here we are back to the shaft. We're going to take a right, which we skipped. Would have been a left on the way in. Looks like there was track in this section also. I see the tie marks. I think I feel air coming from over here.
Yeah.
I feel cool air. Wonder if there's an air shaft somewhere. Okay, let's take the right. I believe this was a copper mine, judging from the looks of the rib. And the general area is really copper heavy. Most of the mines around here are copper. Bunch of lumber back here. Little mini ladder. Oh, wow. That looks interesting. Some color. A little short ladder there, a can. Look at this. You want to go down here?
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Careful. Turn around if you can. There you go. Now you got her. I'm going to stand here for just a second while you look. Does it go underneath that way?
Just a little ways right there.
Be careful. Look up once in a while too.
That goes far down. I can't see the bottom of it.
Wow. What's that doing?
Well, it goes down. Just another stoked room.
Okay, I'll come down and look. These are some major stalls going across here. Like 10 by 10s maybe, 8 by 8s at least. Goes down here. Looks like probably kind of an ore pass over that way. Okay, that's the direction I just came from with those big stalls. Look at a colorful wall over there too. And it goes this way too, and this gets kind of dangerous. I'm standing on just a narrow ledge here, or a narrow bridge, and it goes both ways. More colorful minerals there. And it goes ahead too. This must drop down into lower levels to move the ore around, because there's no sign of a lift coming up out of here. So these all have to have been, this is probably the top of a stope from the next level, and they would have just dropped this back down. And these stalls are big. That's like 14 feet long at least, and at least an 8 by 8. So back up we go. So here's a can. I believe it says caustic soda, although the caustic part is gone. But it says something about a battery division, and can you turn it a little bit? Okay, I'll take a photo of that. Maybe we can read it later.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting out of this area. Go back up. See if we can remember where we are. Oops. 1 foot forward, 2 steps back. This is a pretty big stope up here too. Julie's going to squeeze over here and see if there's anything exciting in that next little hole over there. Well, she doesn't have her knee pads on. I thought you would go feet first. Well, this is where Julie just came through. We have some things here we can look at. There's a big stall here. More colorful minerals. And a 4-piece set of single jack bits. Single jack meaning that you give it a whack with a hammer and turn it a quarter turn and whack it again. And when you bury the first one, you get the next longer one out and you do the same thing until you get it as deep as you can. There's a 4 set there. Put that thing on. Here's a bolt. You can still see threads on there, but they have hand forged, forge welded it just by heating it and pounding it together to make a hoop. Toss it over there. Something goes down here. There's a ladder. I don't know if you can see down there or not. I haven't really looked yet. Something goes this way too. Maybe we should do this first. What do you think?
Why don't you go ahead?
Okay, go ahead and see what you see. Wow, look at the date there on the dynamite box. February 20th, 1917. That's during World War I, right? That's old. 100 and what? 105 years? That was a cool little piece of dynamite box, wasn't it? Here's another one. Giant gelatin. Alright, we haven't been down this way yet. There's some big timbering. This is one crazy mine. There's supposed to be thousands of feet of workings in here. We're only on the first level. Those are some hefty stalls there. Once again, they're about 12 to 14 feet long and 8 by 8 at least. There's up into a stove. There are a lot of like cedar looking wood. I don't know if they used them for shims or what. Miners love their shims. Piece of track?
Yeah.
See anything on it?
No.
Little piece of track there. Uh-oh.
Careful that edge there.
So this was a hoist here. I don't know if it was a hand cranker or something powered, but it feels solid. I gotta go around to the other side to get a look down. You knew I couldn't pass up this skip ladder.
No.
I'd have to lay awake at night and wonder what was down here.
Yes, you would.
I see this goes to another ladder. Let me go down and I'll give you a report.
Okay.
If you do come down, there's a big step here that's kind of a long one.
What?
Where the ladders are spliced together.
Okay.
So far, no broken rungs. I wonder if that was a hand crank windlass up there. Probably was.
I bet it was.
This old.
Yeah.
Well, it keeps going. I don't know what's down here.
Okay, give us a report.
Okay, Julie's coming. Down the skip ladder. The skip track / ladder. That one's tied on pretty good.
Some old looking rope.
Yeah, it's some old hemp rope. Still strong after all these years since it stayed dry. It's a nice mine. It's fairly clean and it's cool. Somewhat, anyway. I thought you might want to see the dynamite process. Well, there's one end of a giant dynamite box. I'm going to start bringing a little hammer and some tacks with me. I could have put together about 5 boxes already. There's another 3-pack of single jack bits. Those look like they're all the same length. So that's looking back where we came from. Here's a nice little gobbing wall behind Julie. And here's another ladder. I don't know where this goes. Wow. Oh boy, that's a big overpass there. We're not going down that one. I wonder if there was a hoist up here of some sort, if that's just dropping down. I'm going to climb this little ladder, I think. That's the little ladder I just climbed up. This is just another little stoped room. There's 2 more drill bits over there. And there's one behind me right here on the ground. Well, they didn't keep their hand bits very long, did they? I think we've seen about 10 so far. So anyway, this was just a platform to work off of up here with those hand picks. And they sat there and chiseled away back in 1917. And dropped it right straight down the shaft. Alright, back up we go.
What you got there?
Well, I was wishing I had a hammer to put some boxes together. If I had a hammer and some tacks, I could do it. I got the handle. Alright, let's go down another level.
Okay.
This is looking down the ladders that I'm climbing. They're really in nice shape. And they have handholds here too for getting on the ladder. These 2 boards right here. Right here. But looking down, it goes down as far as I can see, but they're all in great shape, so it's a piece of cake climbing them. Let's see if I can take you down one here. I got a backpack on, so it's a little bit of a squeeze to get through here. That was one set, and they just keep on going. I'm standing down at the next level, which I'm guessing is another 100 feet at least. Here's the big main shaft. Look at the size of that thing. It's huge. And here comes Julie. Careful now, there's an open hole at the bottom of this. So you just
Can I just go down here?
yeah, just stay on the lumber. You see the hole there? There you go. Okay. Let's take a look down the shaft. Still goes down as far as I can see. Oh, cool. Look at the old mask. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Old.
That's an oldie. Is it rubber?
It's rubber.
Huh. Maybe set that up here. This is the gate to keep you from bailing over there. I'm assuming a shaft bucket of some sort, or a cage or something that hauled up ore and materials and bringing down stuff.
Maybe this is the top of the lantern, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what it was here. I'll put it back up here.
So just noticing below this, what I think was the lantern up there, all this stuff looks like wax that has dripped down.
Look at the pick marks again. And then this is for a lantern. Probably a candle lantern, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there's part of a shovel. Really dusty down here. A couple little shelves again. And we're off on another level. There's been several of these big plugs. I don't know if it's red. I don't know if that's for a big carbide can. I'm guessing it might be. Because you wanted to keep your your calcium carbide dry. So right hand rule again.
Oh, red it is.
Yeah, this one's red. Crosscut, I think I see the end of it. We can walk down there later if we want to. See if there's something at the end of it. Sometimes the cans or boxes get left at the end. Here's something going on. Some ground fall. So be careful. The burlap sack. They had multiple uses, the burlap sacks did. Some more timbering. Short 20-foot crosscut right.
Back down there.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, there's that down there.
There is.
Oh, look at these.
Oh, we'll leave the bat there. The what? Oh, the funny papers. Okay, I took this little crosscut that we skipped because I couldn't see the end of it. And you never know. Nope. Not much down there. Drift to crosscut. Would have been a right coming in. We can't really see the end of it, so we're going to go look. Wire and dynamite box parts. Ooh, it's cool back here anyway. For some reason. Alright, that's it. Those look like felt filters. Air filter for your mask. Okay. This is back to the main intersection. The shaft should be right here, which it is. Now let's go this way. Track ties are all here. Intersection goes that way a ways as far as I can see.
Can't quite read it.
Yeah, there's a little bucket there. Too rusty. Bit of a stoped room here. Looks like that's it, huh? Well, that one didn't go very far, did it? That's kind of neat. Ladder and a scaffold platform up there. And there was a bat somewhere. I don't see him now. Okay, back to the main line and then take a right. Shaft is back that way. I see a chute down here. Another junction. That's left. I think I can see the end of that one. It doesn't go terribly far.
This one?
No.
And the bat again.
Well, if there's a bat, we probably got him cornered.
Yeah, I can see the end. Can you?
I think so.
It's a lot of lumber to go over.
There's kind of a cool bench here. Some dynamite box parts. Look at all the parts that could be laying down in there. I wonder why so much stuff is jammed up in here. The bat doesn't like me back here, but sorry, buddy. I'm not going to bother you. There's another bucket. A lot of little buckets. Well, I don't see anything too exciting back there, and I don't want to pester the bat any more than I have to, so this is a neat little bench, though, isn't it? Okay, there's a little bench we were just sitting on. Now we're coming back, taking a right. We skipped this on the way up. Big planks on the rib here. They left all their ties. That makes the corner. Goes as far as I can see. The fork in the road. Yeah, it looks a little crumbly, doesn't it? Look at the plug.
It just goes a little ways and ends. I can see that.
Okay, looks like, look at the plug they had for ventilation. Yeah, this looks like it's ready to come slab off. It ends at a chute. I want to go look at it once. There's a nail with a string on it. Another hanger with a string on it. Not very heavy duty for hanging ventilation, unless it was for something else. So this one ends at a chute. Now remember, we were up above, and there were some ore drops, and this is probably where they ended up, some of them. You might hear kind of a funny noise. I have a mask on. I have an exhale valve on it. Makes kind of a little whoosh sound. Okay, back to this one where we started here. Taking a right. Boy, a lot of lumber in these old mines. Look at the size of these timbers and all the 4x4 dead men just laying there. Another piece of explosives box. Big gobbing along.
Sounds funny.
Remember to go on this side. Remember what I said? Oh, so this is the one, Julie. Remember we dropped a small rock down here.
Yeah.
And we heard this noise. Okay, we're back to the shaft. We're going to see if we can go down another level if you guys are game. You game, Julie?
Do it.
Okay, we're at another level. Level 3. Which I'm thinking they're at least 100 feet apart, so there's 300 feet. Just looking down the shaft. There's a bat way down there. Yeah. This compartment over here looks like it ends. This was a 2-compartment plus manway, so a 3-compartment shaft. And here's the manway. Okay, so this is, look at, they had their hooks for hanging stuff on here. Level 3 it says right there. In chalk. Oh, it's hard to walk in. Okay, right hand rule, taking a right. Looks like some wine bottle parts there. Julie must have got into the wine. He's not gonna hurt you. Don't shine your light on him. Yeah, there's a bunch down here. Okay, so this is gonna be closed off over here because the bats are congregating down there and they've really got nowhere to go. So I'm not gonna go any further. I like to leave them alone. And if they're blocked off, here's one hanging right here. If they're blocked off, it kind of means they've got nowhere to go. Plus I can see quite a bit of guano on the ground. We are back to the shaft. Is that an old glove?
Yeah.
Bats over here too, huh? Julia doesn't like the bats so much. I don't mind though. So once again, the same thing. So this level, here's another bat just hanging here. So this is kind of the bat level. Although the bats did disappear. No, there they are. Oh, bastards. I want to find a dynamite box, but I think that's just a piece of timber down there. So we'll let the bats have this one, and we'll try to go down and find the bottom of this thing, I guess. Hang on to that ladder.
Okay, lead the way. Doesn't look like it does anything.
No, I think it just stops right there. Let me see if the bat goes around that corner at all. No. Alright, that's it, unless we can find a ladder here. Because this ladder is missing. It's unbelievable the lumber they've used for this, the lining of this shaft. They're all full dimension 2x12s. Still in perfect condition. And I believe they're about 12 feet long. It's just crazy. That almost feels like a 3 by 12. Wow. That's looking up. Look at this big metal. It looks like a roller. I don't know what it is exactly. Wow. That thing's got to weigh 200 pounds. Holy bucket, I can't even budge it. I wonder how that fell down here without breaking something. Wow. Well, I'm missing a ladder here. So I don't know if I can get back up there. If I pile stuff up, I could climb back up there. But I don't know that there's another level here. This is looking down. I can see the bottom. There's a bat down there. I wonder where this ladder went. Well, I guess that's going to do it. I don't know that there's another level because the bats would be flying into the level, I think, if they could, to get away from us. So let's call it right there.
Well, that looks like it does it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed this explore. It was real fun for us. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Here she comes.
All right.
Watch your head. Go around the outside of that. Oh, okay, go in the inside.
I'm tired.
I know, it's a long ways down there.
Long ways down there. Whew. We made it though. Fun. Thanks for letting us pass.